relationships between pets and humans are symbolic, since they benefit both the human owner and the animal pet. Dogs were the first domesticated animal, and therefore, most likely, our human ancestors' first pet. Historians believe that the first domestic dogs became pets in the Paleolithic era. Sorry if I said the first word wrong. Sorry, I stuttered. Dogs were domesticated separately in both Europe and Asia, but about 2,000 years apart. Archaeologists discovered a grave dug in 10,000 BC, where its uninhabited was buried along with a puppy. It is the earliest evidence of the relationship between humans and dogs. Egyptians were especially fond of dogs as pets, and greyhound-type dogs frequently appear in Egyptian art. Cats were the first domesticated in Egypt around the 16th century. Ancient Egyptian paintings first featured cats catching mice in 3000 BC, right around the time that Egyptians began storing grain indoors. Ancient Egyptians kept hyenas, lions, and monkeys as pets, but none were widely worshipped as the cat. Horses were widely domesticated by 2000 BC and were used to pull chariots, and other types of vehicles throughout the Middle East. Pets have historically protected and hunted with humans. During the 18th and 19th centuries, many British and American newspapers featured elegies, sorry if I am saying that word wrong, for dead pets. Among them, one scholar found 6 for monkeys, 12 for canines, 17 for cats. The first dog in America took place in the 1860s. One of the earliest shows was hosted by P.T. Barnum, the famous circus owner and Connecticut congressman. In 1850, Philip Henry created the first aquarium for the London Zoo, inspiring more people to keep fish as pets. He also coined the word aquarium. Fish are the most popular pet in America, with over 142 million of them swimming around in American households. Cats and dogs are the second and third most popular pets in America, 7.9 million. Small mammals like hamsters and bunnies, 6.7 million. Reptiles, 4.7 million. And horses, 2.6 million. Millennials, own more pets than Generation X and the baby boomers. I didn't really get that. Nearly 85% of Americans had a pet growing up. About 6.5 million pets enter America animal shelters every year. About 2.3 million pets are adopted from American animal shelters every year. That's a more positive sign. Cats are euthanized more frequently than dogs. About 40% of dog and cat owners found their pet through word of mouth.